Well, I never found that it'd be so simple, but I found a way, I found a way. If you open up your mind, see what's inside. It's gonna take some time to realize. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'd always be picking you up and you're down. So just turn around.
Hey there, I'm Brendan.
And I'm Alex.
And welcome to the January and Super Bowl edition of CSDNews News.
First up today we have Noah, Miles, Jack, and Preston for a Super Bowl roundtable.
What's going on, guys? I'm Miles.
I'm Noah. I'm Jack.
Welcome to our Super Bowl 51 roundtable. Yeah, boy! I remember that. Anyways, we're going to start today with one of the hottest topics around the league. Never since the conference championships have been completed. The topic of the X Factors for our game today. For our game.
I'll start it off. I think the X Factor for the Patriots, I think it's Chris Hogan.
Right.
180 yards last week.
Right.
He really just came out of nowhere. He got dropped by the Bills, the Dolphins.
Right.
Only played a year of college football. He's mostly a lacrosse player.
Right.
He's really just gonna have to, he's gonna have to show out on the big stage.
Falcons.
I would have to go with Dwight Freeney. He's been here before with the Colts and the Broncos, so he's handled quite a bit in his time.
Seasoned veteran.
Has to do his job.
Hold it right there, partner. I'm going to disagree with that one.
Oh, really?
I think Mohamed Sanu is going to be the big X factor in this game.
Yikes.
Why? He's a super speedy guy.
That's true.
He catches right out of the slants, and if he's got blockers down the field, he will take it to the house, let me tell you what. And if you're going to press all your defense against the combination of Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, you've got a good Mohamed Sanu.
That's true.
Well, my X Factor is going to be, for the Patriots, I'm going to also stick with the offensive side of the ball. But I'm going to go with a running back, Deion Lewis.
Yeah.
I think he can make some noise in this game. Based on his speed, his catching abilities up the backfield, he's just an all-around back. He can do it all. And for the Falcons, I think I'm going to go with the offensive side too. And my X Factor is going to be one Mr. Julio Jones.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're signing off.
Looking forward to the game after that one.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
Now for our CSD Sports update.
The women's basketball team is 10-8 so far this year.
The men's JV team is 11-2, and the varsity team is 13-5.
Lastly, the swimming team came in second in their last match.
Now for Ben, Mataray, Ray, and maybe Graham for a story on the Academy Awards.
Hey. Welcome to Movie Talk. This is the segment where we talk about our favorite movies of the month. Although we are talking about movies of the month, it does not mean that that movie had to come out the month that we're talking about. For instance, I could pick a movie from 1980, but I could discuss it as my favorite movie of January. Yeah. Show it off some more, why don't you? I actually touched it though.
Fundamentally,
Don't you ask a stupid question like that! So, but this episode's very special because we're going to be talking about Star Wars.
Ray, why don't you tell us about what your favorite Star Wars movie is and why?
I'd say it was the fourth one because...
What's the fourth one? Yeah.
A New Hope, that one.
A fun fact for some people who don't know is The New Hope came out first. It was originally called Star Wars. But then they changed it to Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope, when they realized that, hey, we could make more.
I don't know. I think it just ties together everything really well. Even though, I feel like, even though it was the first one made, it was, the basis of, everything. Everything else that they made was, based off that movie, so... I thought
It's
it was
what
good.
started it all.
Yeah, it started it all.
I personally love it, but I would have to say Rogue One right now is my favorite. I think it was really well written, and it creates I think it creates a really nice link between episodes 3 and 4.
That's cool, yeah. Okay, how about you?
I like the fifth one,
What's the fifth one called?
Emperor Strikes Back.
Oh, okay. Why?
I don't know. I just like it better. The plot's more interesting than the other ones.
Yeah. I did enjoy Rogue One because it really does expand on the Star Wars universe, but I'm going to have to go with the newest episode, which would be The Force Awakens. And I know it may not have been the best one, but effects are a big deal to me, and I think it's just the most nice-looking Star Wars movie so far, I would
Nice
say.
cinematography.
Yeah, cinematography.
I think George Lucas would have approved.
Yeah, and like, you know, I like Kylo Ren, I like all that cool stuff. And I'm very excited for the next one.
Came out.
There is a title that came out for the next one. It's called The Last Jedi. It was 5. Interesting fact about that, though. Jedi can be used to describe multiple people as well. So when you would say The Last Jedi, it could mean Rey and Luke.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
No.
Wow, this year's Academy really seems great.
Yeah, a lot of great movies came out this year.
Lastly, let's go to Logan and Braden, who are on the street asking people questions about the Super Bowl.
I'm here with Josh right now, and who do you want to win the Super Bowl this year, and why?
I'd say the Falcons, because I think Julio is a freaking cutie, call it cutie. I think he'll destroy the Patriots, and yeah.
I'm here with Will, and today we're going to be asking him, who do you want to win the Super Bowl and why?
It's a hard question because part of me hates the Falcons because they're in the division with the Panthers, and then the other part of me hates the Patriots because they're the Patriots. So if I could choose both to lose, I would, but I can't. So I'm going to root for the Falcons.
The Falcons. How about you, buddy?
I want the Patriots to win the Super Bowl because
You mean the Deflatriots?
I hate the Falcons.
Because the Falcons, it's like the first time in centuries since they've been to the Super Bowl. That statistic is legit.
Well, see, the Patriots may have cheated, but I hate the Falcons because they're in the Panthers division. So I don't want them to win a Super Bowl before
the Panthers just suck. Let's be honest here. I mean, they had it last year, but I don't know. They just.
Thank you, Braden and Logan, for another solid story.
Well, lastly, before we have to head out today, here's our monthly announcements.
If you haven't signed up for your class meeting for next year, meetings will be held this week up at the front in the conference room. There will be a sheet outside the door to confirm your appointments.
Thank you for all the CSD athletes participating in this past signing day.
The American Math Contest is organized by the Mathematics Association of America and is the oldest and one of the most challenging United States math competition. CSD participated in the past AMC 8 and will be participating in the AMC 10 and 12 this year. With the help of the Math Club, CSD had 25 middle schoolers compete in this past AMC 8. They are hoping for a similar number of high schoolers to compete in the AMC's 10 and 12 this year.
Well, that's all for us today. Thank you for tuning in. This is all from all of us at CSDNews News. Have a good night.